How philosophy contributes to understanding life. We are from Group 29 and this is the video presentation for Assignment 2 Falsafah and Isu Semasa subject. Our beautiful presentators.
Introduction of the role of philosophy and its practical value. The first one is critical thinking. Philosophy encourages rigorous analysis of beliefs and agreements and fostering better problem-solving abilities. And then the next one is communication skills. It trains individuals to articulate complex ideas clearly, which is essential in any career. The next one is ethical understanding. Studying philosophy helps navigate moral dilemmas and promoting ethical decision making in personal and professional contexts. The last one is global awareness. Philosophy cultivates an appreciation for diverse perspectives and essential in today's multicultural society. So in philosophies, it plays a vital role in understanding life and the significant practical value. It is also encouraged in critical thinking and to help each individuals to analyze their beliefs and assumptions. Furthermore, it helps individuals to reflective process with problem-solving skills, the communication skills, and persuasive abilities, which is in essential professionals context. Philosophy also fostering ethical reasoning that guiding each individual in making moral decisions and understanding different perspectives. So by examining fundamental about questions about existence, knowledge and values, philosophy is giving people to navigate the complex life situation in thoughtfully, so it can lead to personal growth and to improve the societal interactions.
We're talking about the contribution of philosophy in understanding human nature. So philosophy has made significant contributions to our understanding of human nature through various frameworks, theories and debates. Here are some key areas where philosophy has influenced this understanding. Firstly, through ethics and morality, philosophical inquire into ethics from ancient thinkers like Aristotle to modern atheists has explored what it means to be a good person and the nature of moral obligations. This has shaped our understanding of human motivations, virtues, and the role of reason in ethical decision making. Secondly, metaphysics. Philosophers have pondered questions about existence, identity, and the self. For instance, Descartes' cogito, that means I think, therefore I am, emphasizes self-awareness as central to human nature, while like Sartre focus on individual freedom and justice. And thirdly, political philosophy. Thinkers like Hobbes, Locke, and Rousseau have examined human nature in the context of society and governance. Their theories on social contracts, natural rights, and the state of nature provide insights into human behavior, authority, and justice as well. So through psychology and mind, philosophical debates about the mind-body problem, consciousness, and personal identity have influenced psychology and cognitive science. The exploration of human consciousness and the nature of thoughts, of emotions, sheds light on what it means to be human. And one would be existential philosophers such as Kierkegaard and Nietzsche delve into the complexities of human existence addressing themes like anxiety, absurdity, and the search for meaning. And this has broadened the understanding of human emotions and existential crisis. And so for the sixth one is the cultural and social perspectives. Philosophers have explored how culture, language, and social structures shape human natures. The work of figures like Michael Foucault and Judith Butler examines how power dynamics and social norms influence identity and behavior, especially on humans. And for the last one is philosophy of science. Philosophical discussions about the nature of scientific inquiry and knowledge have also contributed to our understanding of human nature, particularly in terms of human being as rational agents capable of inquiry and discovery.
Hi everyone, my name is Aisha. Today I want to talk about the practical value of philosophy, particularly focusing on logical reasoning and philosophical methodologies, and how they can be applied in our daily lives. At the core of effective reasoning and decision making lies logical reasoning. It serves as the foundation of critical thinking, enabling us to assess arguments, identify errors, and reach sound conclusions. Having a solid understanding of logic is essential for anyone who wants to navigate the complexities of life. However, critical thinking goes beyond just logic. One important ability that enhances our reasoning is empathy. Empathy allows us to see things from another person's perspective, which helps us examine our assumptions and engage more deeply with ideas. By being open-minded in discussions, we can improve our philosophical thinking. In addition to empathy, creativity and analogical reasoning play crucial roles in critical thinking. Analogical reasoning helps us draw connection between different situations and apply lessons from the past to current problems. Creativity inspires us to come up with innovative solutions for challenges we face. Together, this skill enables us to connect concepts and develop well-reasoned answers. Philosophy, unlike other academic disciplines, thrives in an environment of uncertainty. It seeks to explore deep questions for which there may not be clear answers. As Bertrand Russell noted, philosophy transitions to a science where we can state with certainty what it is. This exploration of the unknown is what makes philosophical inquiry so valuable. Now, philosophical methodologies. In philosophy, an argument is not a heated disagreement. Rather, it is a well-reasoned case aimed at clarifying concept and moving closer to the truth. Philosophical debates are structured dialogues that promote understanding and insight. One of the key methodologies in philosophy is the dialectic method. This involves cooperative discussions where participants share different viewpoints, critically analyze answers, and explore new information. The process encourages understanding and values the insight gained from thoughtful discussions, even when there is no definitive answers. In conclusion, the integration of logical reasoning, empathy, creativity, and dialectical methods in our daily lives can enhance our critical thinking skills. Philosophy encourages us to embrace uncertainty and engage in meaningful dialogues, ultimately leading us closer to truth and understanding.
Hi, my name is SYAZWANI binti SAFFRUDIN with the student ID 202409010577, taking Bachelor in TESOL. There are some examples of Western philosophical traditions. First, in ancient Greek philosophy, there was Socratic method used at the time, where the philosopher or figure was Socrates. He emphasized on ethics and the importance of self-examination. Other philosophers than Socrates on the ancient Greek time were Plato and Aristotle. Next, we will move on to the medieval era, where scholasticism was founded. Scholasticism reconciled faith with reason. This tradition relying on Aristotelian logic and dialectical reasoning. The philosophers on this period were Anselm of Canterbury and Thomas Aquinas. Furthermore, I will talk about the Renaissance era where they had tradition called humanism. Humanism emphasized on human potential and achievements. On this period, the figures were advocating for a return to classical texts and ideas. Some philosophers on this period were Francesco Petrarch and Michael de Montaigne. Moreover, the eras continued to the modern era where rationalism was started. Rationalism was the tradition where René Descartes also included figures who declared the sentence cogito ergo sum, which means I think therefore I am. They emphasized on doubt as a path to knowledge. There were also other figures on this period such as John Locke and David Hume. Lastly, during the contemporary era, there was existentialism introduced. Existentialism challenged moral values and explored themes of individual existence and freedom. Philosophers on this period were Friedrich Nietzsche and Bertrand Russell.
Now we will move on to aligning philosophy with Rukun Negara. So Rukun Negara is actually the national philosophy or also directly translated into national principles. It is the country's ideology or also a form of social guidelines. So it's basically a universal standard for the way of living for Malaysians. The first principle in Rukun Negara is belief in God. So it it is a principle that recognizes the existence of a divine being. Philosophically, it connects to metaphysics, which is the study of reality and existence. One of the philosophers that study metaphysics, which is Immanuel Kant, he proposed an idea called as postulate of pure practical reason. So this idea suggests that belief in God is very important for guiding moral behavior, meaning believing in God can help people to have clear sense of right and wrong. So in his perspective, having an awareness that there is a God in the reality of our life can encourage us to do good things. So basically, this principle will help the society in order because the principle will give a sense of purpose in doing good things. So this principles is actually not just about religion, but about having shared understanding that guides people towards being good, fair, and responsible citizens. The second principle in Rukun Negara is loyalty to king and country. So in Malaysia, king represents the nation's sovereignty. So people from all backgrounds will be united by their devotion to the same leader, which is our king. Okay, so this principle actually connected to political philosophy where it suggests that a trustworthy, fair king can inspire loyalty and moral responsibility among citizens. So this principle basically means that if there is a good king in a country, then the citizens will be more likely to follow the rules or anything that the king order because they have a very strong loyalty and devotion to the king, so they will be more likely to follow all the rules or all the laws in the country. So these law-abiding citizens, of course, will be more respectful and supportive society because they follow the rules, so the countries will be less criminals, there will be less racial conflicts. So of course, in a way, it will strengthen the unity across the country. The third principle in Rukun Negara is supremacy of constitution. In Malaysia, the highest law, okay, is the Federal Constitution of Malaysia. In the Federal Constitution of Malaysia, there is a very comprehensive policies in a lot of aspects. For example, there is aspects on citizenships, protection of rights, powers of the king, judicial systems, and also the functions of the ministry, and a lot more. So this kind of policies actually ensures that there is fairness and equality for everyone by preventing bias and misuse of power. Okay, we can see that the constitution is trying to be fair to everyone because there is policies for everyone, for the leaders, for the citizens, for apa non-bumis, for the non-bumis, for bumis. Okay, so it sets clear rules for how the country should be governed, and it sets the responsibilities of the leaders, and also it outlines the rights of the citizens. So this kind of a set of laws, okay, it provides a strong foundation that guarantees the country's stability. The fourth principle is sovereignty of laws. This principle emphasizes that all laws, from local to national, must be followed by everyone, regardless of their status. So this will create a system where rules guide the society, not their personal decision. Meaning they cannot simply do things because they wanted to. So they have to follow the rules. Of course, it connects to legal philosophy, particularly the rule of law. So, philosophers believe society can only be fair if laws are clear, consistently enforced, and applied equally to everyone. That's why this principle actually apply to both party, which is the authority and also the society. For the authority, this principle encourage accountability and reduce risk of concentration power and also corruption. Meanwhile, for the society, the rule of law provides security and trust, as everyone, no matter their position, has to follow the same rules. So when both of these parties actually cooperate, okay, uh, under the principle of sovereignty of laws, it will create a stable condition for the country. Okay, so when society follow this principle, it will help to achieve justice and stability, as laws hold both individual and authorities accountable. The last principle is courtesy and morality. Okay, this principle emphasizes the importance of having good manners, ethical behavior, and mutual respect. It connects with moral philosophy, which explores the right and wrong behavior and how people should treat each other. Okay, so this principle aim to build a society that values compassion, empathy, and understanding towards others. So basically, this principle uh, goal is to build a society where the citizens will not talk harshly. We will not easily bully people. We will treat others with politeness. Okay, so it will decrease the chances of having road bully or also even racial conflict. Okay, so of course, this kind of principle is very important for maintaining social harmony, as encourage people to prioritize the well-being of others and uphold a strong sense of moral responsibility. So in this multiracial country, this principle is very important because it will help our country to be more united and harmony. Okay, multiracial citizens of Malaysia can become a society that are united and harmony, which then will contribute to the nation's stability.